Alright kids, this hammer is fake, don't try this at home. Yeah, this was literally in the credits for this movie. I didn't think they would have to tell it, but they do, so, you know, that's my intro. The Three Stooges. So yeah, in my intro I told you about the whole, kids will try this at home. This was actually in the movie, and that was the thing that infuriated me the most about this movie. It did make me a little bit angry that they had to tell that. Like in the old Three Stooges, kids were smart enough to know not to mess with that stuff, but I guess nowadays kids are just so retarded. They just have to be told that, and they were, and I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, yeah, so the Three Stooges. The Three Stooges, follows the three retards who go into the orphanage, and their orphanage closes down when they get grown up because they stayed there their whole life. No one will take them because they're stupid. And they have to go find a way to make money for the new orphanage, and to make money to save the orphanage. And they go out, and it was a big mess. Some of the stuff they did just didn't make sense. A bunch of other stories started tying together with this one, and it just didn't work. A woman wanted to kill her husband, and her husband was a friend of the Three Stooges in the past, and they were friends with him. They didn't want to kill him. They thought it was someone else. It was a big mess. I mean, the pacing in this movie is very bad. The pacing and just the Three Stooges, I remember being really funny and just a good time. This one was just a 90-minute movie of non-stop slapstick and just... This is another one of those bad movie reviews. The Three Stooges it was a big mess. That was the main problem. I mean, the good thing they had in this movie was the fact that they all sounded like they did in the old movie. They sounded just like Curly, whatever. How pathetic is this? This movie made me forget the characters' names. I didn't think that I could ever do that in Three Stooges, but I managed to, and, well, yeah. So, I've heard people complain that the fact that Snooki is in this movie, but actually, I'm not going to complain about that. It didn't have anything bad to do with the movie. I thought it was the funniest part of the movie. It was the funniest part of the movie. Snooki was in that, and that just tell you how bad this movie is. Snooki made this movie worth watching, even though it's still terrible, and the Three Stooges is just still bad, still had bad acting, still really bad paced, and still a POS. The movie The Three Stooges was terrible. So my question to you is, what is your least favorite remake? I guess it's sort of a redo of a TV show. So just tell me what your least favorite remake is. My least favorite remake is probably the Friday the 13th remake they made back in 2009, I think. So yeah, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.